Hi, I'm Renny Hartman again with Literary Gladiators, and I'm going to talk about Silva's The Collector, a book I highly recommend and a series I really seriously recommend, especially if you are interested in international conflicts, spies, detective fiction. Gabriel Allon is a character Silva created maybe decades ago. I don't know how far back we go. We pick him up when he is a member of a group. They don't use the word Mossad in the book. He's a member of the Jerusalem CIA, quote unquote, that's located on Kingsaw Street or Avenue, which actually doesn't really exist because these people don't really exist, but they're constantly put into real kinds of situations. And Gabriel is an artist, and his cover is restoring art. And so it has taken him all over, to the London art world, to Paris. It's taken him into the Vatican. Supposedly he starts with the raid on Antibes, which I think is 1976, so I'm kind of surprised in a way. Silva has not gone back sometime and done a prequel when Gabriel's a very young man, and now he would be older, but he rose up in his group. He became its chief, and he is now retired, but they kind of have him as he's in his fixed 50s. I think if he was at Antibes in 76, he'd have to be older than that, but it's okay with me. In this, we have a stolen painting, and he is asked to come out of retirement just to find this painting. But of course, to find the painting, he has to find the person who took the painting, or actually, in this case, big paintings today, like to get sunflowers or something of that nature, you're just not going to be able to buy them. The last time a Van Gogh was up for auction, I think it went for millions to a consortium in Japan, so you're not going to get that picture. But what happens is there are big collectors that are billionaires themselves. They have their own private collections, and they employ thieves to procure for them because they're not going to have a chance to buy the material that they want to buy. So in trying to find out who was the collector who wanted this painting, Allon has to reawaken connections with the CIA in America, M16 in Britain. He gets connected to the Danish Secret Service, and we end up in Finland. We went to Russia. His current chief told him, whatever he did, don't go to Russia because there's a bounty out for him in Russia. He was actually shot in Russia in one of the books. However, they are incredibly up-to-date and fascinating. There's all kinds of talk in this book about Ukraine and about, they don't say Putin because they don't use the head of Russia that way, but about Russia's involved in the Ukraine and that war. So the book is almost as current in some ways as looking at the news today, although it doesn't have the fact that a month ago we sent 3,000 troops, whether we promised no troops, and then we sent 3,000 more troops as we had promised no troops, and then this week we sent 5,000 troops. This means this is on-the-ground soldiers. That's what got us into Vietnam. I am very, very disturbed by that kind of action. It's not the same thing as sending a tank or sending a plane or even sending billions that now the Pentagon has lost $3 billion somewhere along the line and have discovered that a lot of what we're sending is going to pirates, mercenaries, people not in the Ukraine. We're just giving away. I don't know why they don't ally with the Taliban, because they have 86 billion of our materials that we left there when we withdrew from Afghanistan. Anyway, I really recommend Silva and his Gabriel Allon series. Anybody who's interested, it's real adult fiction, and you'll learn a tremendous amount about the art world that you may or may not be interested in, but I really found all the material on Caravaggio fascinating. That's enough. Bye-bye.